host, Al Rock, and this is all about culture, where we dive into opinions all over the cultural spectrum. I'm talking entertainment, music, movies, life stories, more. Anything y'all would like to discuss, y'all post down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Jumping right into our very first topic, where is the black disconnect? I'm about to drop a knowledge bomb. So, slave masters will put the lighter complexion slaves in the house, and the darker complexion slaves, we'd be out in the fields baking our ass off. Yeah, so this is where our resentment started. Now, I'm not saying that this is what caused the separation between man and wife in the black household. No, I'm basically saying that this is just one chapter in this big book that separated our culture. So, amazingly, after slavery was abolished in 1863, we learned that without the weight of those chains, we were gods. In comes the roaring 20s, and in this short span of time, we have Black Wall Street, judges, bankers, art, music, cinema, you name it, and we was there. Some of those freed slaves even held high seats in Congress. Our focus level this time was at its peak. A unified front marching into the 60s civil rights era where we unified and fought our hardest, only to not be treated as inferior. We fought, and we won. This was our time. Our art started coming, poetry, movies, entertainment, music. Black people loved each other. This was the golden era. I mean, it's always a time I always dreamed of anyway. I've never seen us more unified. So after the civil rights era ended in 1968, just 3 years later, Richard Nixon introduced the war on drugs. Reagan shiesty ass doubled down on this with Reaganomics.
I regret to say that we're in the worst economic mess since the Great Depression.
You can pretty much thank the war on drugs for taking most of the black fathers away from their kids, and the cycle just rinse, wash, and repeat. This happens to this day. So the effects of Reaganomics was the defunding of schools, losing jobs, destroying our social safety nets. Now whites were using as well as blacks, but this crack epidemic was basically known as a black problem. Our prison population in 1971 was around 200,000, and today, in 2019, we're just around 2.2 million. In my home state of Louisiana, we're being slapped in mandatory sentences for people who selling weed even when it's become legal, just a few states north. This cycle can't continue.
Quick. Yeah. Hey, yo, we all up, dog, and we fucking with Off the Hook TBD. Rap that, man. Rap that. Real talk. Rap that. You get one for DJ Issa. Get one for DJ Issa.
The prison system exploded. I mean, judges were handing out mandatory sentences, sending people to jail left and right for petty offenses. I mean, life sentences for weed. Damn. Now, taking all this into account, we can see where the resentment comes from between kings and queens in our household. It's a history of it. I mean, queens are getting annoyed and tired that brothers are going back and forth in the penal system. And brothers are just getting tired and plain frustrated of being put under the same umbrella. A criminal, a bad dad, or just a bad guy in general. Someone to be afraid of. I mean, brothers, I understand, but hey, what we gonna do? Stop living? Nah, we gotta strive. In closing, let me just say something to my people. Don't worry, Latinos, Chinese, white people, y'all my people too. But I need this for my culture. They need it. So black people, we need to understand that there were cuts and bruises in the history that led to our anger and our pain that we feel every day. Embrace it. This is us. It won't change. We're gonna live this day by day. You're not alone. We need to realize that we are a culture, and we need to come together. Divided we fall. And I mean, it's about time we wake up. I mean, 2019, it's a lot of things going on right now. And I think we at the top of the list right now. So just don't forget that we are here together. And we need to start acting like that. It's time y'all wake the fuck up and think you're more than what you are. Because you are. But nobody else gonna believe it if you don't. And I know it sounds cheesy, but that's real. I mean, we need to be able to communicate a little better than we do, man. We have shorter patience for the people in our own culture. You know? And it's sad. But that's why I'm here. And I'll be delving into other cultures as well, but my culture especially. Because I am all about culture. Y'all drop a like, y'all comment, and let me know if there's anything y'all want to hear. I'm gonna be dropping my own content, of course, but I always want to hear from y'all.